With a variety of sizes and a consistently high level of quality throughout the lineup, Mazda's been named the best SUV brand by U.S. News and World Report. We invite you to experience the Mazda difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline, a member of the Team Automotive Group.
Where are you, Johnny?
Where are you, John?
Scooch in, scooch. Come on down.
Morning.
There we go. Yeah.
Man, those technical issues, they've been fun this morning.
I know.
The whole world dealing with just all sorts of fun. And they don't have Johnny to make their day better.
Clay Young and I are already in conversation. I blamed him, he blamed me.
Wow. I still had feuds at odds this morning. Well, you're not seeing a lot of the bells and whistles, the music that you hear to kick off all of our shows because of that data breach, the data outage there that we sent you a push alert about early this morning. So today, bear with us here. We're trying to get you all the information, everything you need to know while dealing with all of this. Thank
goodness there's a PhD in the house. The good doctor actually has, now the weather computer has been like the saving grace. It has been, find the word, knock on it. Looking pretty good over there.
Our chief engineer, Sidney Foles, was here most of the night.
Working hard.
Other engineers have come in. Phil Osborne, all of them really got us through the morning hours. So hats off to that crew. All right, let's give you a look at what we are tracking this morning. Our first alert radar network showing a good bit of rain, especially just west of Baton Rouge right now. Heavier stuff showing up from Opelousas to near Simmsport at this hour. Northern half of Point Coupee Parish, especially heavier rains. Bachelor, Ennis. As you head up LA1 towards Simmsport, you're in it. Now starting to see some of that spreading into West Louisiana Parish, north of St. Francisville, closer to, say, like Wakefield, Laurel Hill. You're seeing some of those heavier downpours. A few showers around False River, rain beginning to increase from the west. And we've got this isolated downpour, kind of came through Zachary, now rolling through Slaughter at this hour. That's some of the rain coming down. This is Evangeline Downs, Opelousas. Our Sky 9 camera network takes you a little bit west of Baton Rouge. Even with all the rain coming down, we have seen the jockeys and some of the horses out there on the track this morning. All right, here's a look at our Futurecast, the HRRR, which is doing a pretty decent job of capturing what's going on this morning. And it shows this little area of rain making slow progress through mid-morning. That's 9 o'clock. Here we are at noon. And notice it does show the intensity letting up a bit. So we'll see. It looks like mostly some moderate rain as we work our way through the morning, although some heavier downpours embedded. Here we are in the afternoon as that feature slides eastward, probably a bit of a lull developing, and then we kind of keep an eye out. It hints that scattered rains may redevelop tonight. That's lower confidence, but something to keep an eye on. Temperatures right now mostly low to mid 70s. Baton Rouge, Gonzales at 76. New Roads checking in at 74. Clouds and rain should keep temperatures down through the morning. Low to mid 80s, maybe at best at lunchtime. I have highs in the upper 80s. Might not even make it there with the rains getting an early start. Couple of features in play right now. Number one, there's a boundary that's kind of stalled out along the Gulf Coast. And number two, there's a weak upper air disturbance spinning near Alexandria this morning. So both of those coming together to produce the rain. Still looking at multiple days of elevated rain chances. And with that, the rainfall outlook hasn't changed a whole lot. The Weather Prediction Center showing on average roughly 2.5 to 5 inches of rain. On average, that's a key phrase the next 7 days because those amounts could end up higher in spots. Rain chances today running 70 to 80%. I do knock them down a little bit tomorrow, 60%. So you might be able to get some outdoor plans on Saturday. Sunday, though, gets trickier again. Rain chances back up to 80%. 80% through the mid part next week. Elevated rain chances throughout our 10-day outlook. All right, 7:06 with a check on your Friday morning drive now. Here's Johnny Asian.
And traffic's behaving pretty well this morning on Friday. It is going to be a little different in about 3 weeks or so when some of the schools start getting back to session for the fall. We're looking pretty good here. This is Airline Highway, I-12 at Airline Highway facing the Jefferson-Drusilla area. Camera refreshes every 6 or 8 seconds. Here's a live camera shot there near the Gordon McKernan building on College. And The bridge traffic pretty good this morning. That's from the West Baton Rouge side of the Mississippi River Bridge and the LA1 off-ramp. All in all, into and out of Baton Rouge. Traveling pretty good this morning. Be careful around the rain areas and wipers on, lights on when wipers are on. That is the law. You're watching 9 News now on WAFB Plus. Got an update on some of the top stories we've been following. We'll get to Matt and Liz right after this with those. Stay with us.
Seven your time right now on a Friday morning. Man, it's been an interesting morning, has it not?
Ooh.
It's been odd. It's been a little weird. You may have perhaps noticed that you can't like jump online and get to the stuff that you normally get to. Maybe you've got a flight, maybe that's been canceled or postponed, that kind of thing. A cybersecurity issue that is global right now. It's shut down from airlines to banks to IT companies to media companies. It's big time. There's a company by the name of CrowdStrike, cybersecurity firm. A lot of folks may not know who that is, but they have huge government contracts, corporate contracts. They're major, they're global, big impact.
Well, their CEO about an hour ago posted on X saying that his team has actually isolated the issue. They know what that is, and they say that it is not a data breach here. They say a fix is on its way to being disseminated, but you got a lot of these contracts, corporate contracts, government contracts, the FAA even grounding some of these flights as they kind of deal with this issue here. Well, they are in communication with the troubleshooters. Chances are if your company uses Microsoft Outlook or any issues with that, you may be experiencing outages as well. Johnny Asian's been staying on top of flight outages, but you had the Baton Rouge airport. They also sent out a tweet or an X, sharing on X rather, that if you have a flight out today, you want to go ahead and call the airline to make sure that that is still on track for today. MSY, we're seeing some long delays and major issues there as well. So just make sure you check. We'll also update you as we get updates on this major data outage.
It's been a lot. And to see how folks are reacting, what they're going through all over the world. It's certainly been something. All right, let's pull you back into South Louisiana. Look, man, you can't really control a lot of that. No. Let's give you something that you can put your hands around and be a part of and control. We got school right around the corner, right? And we need a lot of folks to kind of jump on board and help out. In Ascension Parish, for example, they got a number of opportunities coming up where individuals and companies can help kids get ready. And I've got, see that's
our things aren't updating
here. You go. So here's an example of the IT outage. Welcome to this iPad. So I had in my mind, this thing was updated properly, right? This little thing right here.
Yeah.
And the next story on my list right here was let's go talk about a way that people can be involved with donating to schools and the back to schools. But apparently that has been reworked over here, but this didn't update. Real-time issues.
We're figuring it out here, but I believe we are talking about the EBR superintendent latest, and boy, Matt, was that a long night. So that meeting kicked off at 5 p.m. Thursday. You know what time our reporter Dion Guillory got back in the house?
Yeah.
About 1:45 this morning. 9-hour meeting, still with no result. We do not have a superintendent here for EBR schools, and that's because the superintendent item agenda, well, that was supposed to be first. They were supposed to address that first, and then they moved it to the end of the agenda. All of those people you saw there, they stayed to the very end of the meeting to add their public comments. You still have a lot of people asking for Adam Smith to be added in as a finalist. Well, you had some of the board saying, some of the members saying, well, how about we offer him a 30-day contract, a 90-day contract? Some of them moving to add that and approve that. That did not get passed, Matt. A lot that's not resolved here. So when will they vote on that? Next week sometime? We're following the latest. We'll see how that timeline plays out. But remember, Adam Smith's contract wraps up Tuesday, July 23rd.
I heard the lilt in your voice. It sounded like a question mark. Next week, perhaps? Yeah, we'll
Thank
see.
you.
Here's the thing. Here's what we do know. Today, deadline day for some folks who are looking to qualify for the November 5th election. It's been 3 days of that. We're following a number of races for you, from the Gonzales mayor to EBR mayor president to 6th congressional district. Again, Liz, today is going to be that final day for folks to qualify if they want to make sure they're going to be on a ballot for the November 5th election.
Yeah, we did see another addition to the EBR mayor president's race. Tammy Cook, a Republican real estate agent, entering her name. You've got the 6th congressional district. You see them making their way to qualify too. 4:30 p.m. today. To your point, that deadline, we're going to let you know who all qualifies
Hey,
tonight.
you remember back 3 minutes ago when I jumped the gun on schools and stuff? You want to do that now?
Should we? Is that where we're going, folks? Let's go, PC. Okay, that stands for personal producer computer. So how about it? Badges and backpacks here. This is from last week, and so our team is working on updating the back-to-school events and giveaways. Matt mentioned one in Ascension Parish. This is actually a corporate challenge. The Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office teaming up with Volunteer Ascension, asking all of the parish businesses and corporations, got some major players in AP, to donate supplies there. They're actually going to be set up from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Fire District 1. That's there in Gonzales across from Snows. They're asking you to donate a specific list of supplies that you can find on Volunteer Ascension's website. And Matt, then tomorrow they're going to be camped out at the auctioneer on Burnside.
And here's the thing, it's not just Ascension Parish. Our digital team has, for the last number of days, put together actually a gigantic story online, WAFB.com, your 9 News app. It is back-to-school events broken down by month, by week, by the closest area to you, the schools that are involved. You can find that as well. If you can find a way to be involved and help kids get back into school, it's just around the corner. Find a way to do that.
While we're talking about that, uniforms for kids. It's near and dear to our hearts. We partner with St. Vincent de Paul every year to make sure kids in our area have something to wear, Matt. How about it? You think about 8,000 children. That's our goal every year, to reach at least 8,000 children who don't have something to wear. If you have any gently used uniforms, you guys have kids, you're going through closets, they just don't fit anymore. Well, you can donate them at a number of locations you can find on our website.
I tell you, my son outgrows his uniforms about every week.
He is growing fast.
Oh, it's just crazy. But yeah, you guys see great opportunities right there. All the locations, you can find the drop-off locations, or right there, that red button, just donate, as Liz was talking about. $24, 2 uniforms, 1 to wash, 1 to wear.
Easy enough. We love that.
That's right.
Yeah, we hear from Michael Caldo all the time about this positive impact psychology has on the kids being in uniform first day.
Yes, it matters. It matters. Okay, the uniform better involve some kind of rain gear over the next number of days.
Yeah, get out the galoshes.
Oh, that's
Galoshes.
You know, who doesn't
I haven't
have some
heard that
good
in a minute.
galoshes in the closet?
Okay.
Cajun rain boots.
Yeah, more rain on the way. We'll see some moving in through the morning.
We'll track it all for you. Stay with us. We'll see you at 7:25.
If you're looking for the perfect companion for family fun and adventure, or wanting to find adventure beyond the ordinary, experience all that the Toyota Tundra has to offer. Save on your new Tundra right now at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.